I beg you lot, smash the like button. I need 200 likes minimum. I need compensation for the daylight robbery of Liverpool Football Club. Yo, you're just fucking up the game. They're fucking up the Premier League. VAR, if it can't be used properly, get rid of it. I can't believe you got fucking robbed. Yo, I swear to, I'm not even gonna lie. That was the difference. That game was the difference. I had to wait till now to drop this in it. Yeah. Because I swear to God, if I spoke my mind at the time, this channel was getting demonetized. I promise you that. This is Black Hot Monts right now. That was daylight robbery. Hoodwinked, tricked, bamboozled, cheated. Whatever word you want to use. I promise you, that game was going differently if there's 11 men on the pitch. We was even putting up a fight with 10 men on the pitch. Yeah? And for the shameless Tottenham fans out there, I'm not going to lie, it just shows where you man are at in it. But I'm not even going to go into that. Fair enough, you won your game, you pressed hard, you done what you needed to do. But just understand, video assistant referee, this message is for you. Go and get another job. Because clearly, you can't do the basic things right. I understand that being a referee is a difficult job. And working in the VAR room, it is difficult at times. And it's a lot of demand. And I understand the pressures. I get it. No one is perfect. But do you know what VAR is there for? To correct human error. So when someone does make a mistake, their man are up there to go, you know what? Nah, this is wrong. Let's fix it. Yeah? And do you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing that VAR, they didn't even check it properly because they automatically thought it was going to be a goal. It was going to get given. And the ref was so quick to blow his whistle and get on with things. You're just fucking up the game. They're fucking up the Premier League. VAR, if it can't be used properly, get rid of it. Get rid of it. And this is not a tribal thing. This is not a Liverpool thing anymore. It's a Premier League thing. It's messing up the game. It happened to Arsenal last season. It's happened to us now. Even Tottenham have been on the receiving hands of it before. So many teams and so many results are getting altered because of these silly decisions. And again, for the third time, it's messing up the game. And it's not fair. Why are these men apologising? Releasing statements. It's done now. What, am I going to get my 3 points back? Am I going to get a point out of that? Are we going to replay the game? No. Keep your fucking apology. Because that's a joke. I can't believe you got fucking robbed. Yo, I swear to, I'm not even going to lie. That was the difference. That game was the difference. Could have gone top of the league. Or could have gone 1 point behind City. City lost, yo. City lost the game. They lost. That was our chance to go top of the league. Or even 1 point behind City if we draw the game. To really put a stamp on our authority in this Premier League this season. And they fucked it. I'm not saying we would 100% won the game. But you don't know what could have happened at 1-0 up. Even with 10 men. You know what? Listen. We got some footage from when I was at the game. So we're just going to move on to that. Remember to smash the like button if you haven't already, man. Can't be arsed, fam. Fucking pricks. Yeah, but I'm not even going to lie. I'm fuming. I'm fucking fuming. How have these men come out and said they acknowledge the human error? These men forgot to draw the lines. Do you know what? I hate football sometimes. The game is cruel. Curtis Jones sent off in the 37th minute. Diogo Jota sent off in the 7th minute. We had 9 men. Do you know what? I'm going to congratulate the boys first and foremost. They played so well, we dug deep, and we deserved the draw. But Tottenham played well, and if you don't beat a team of 9 men, let's be honest, you have to take a look at yourself. I'll be real. But Spurs were the better side for majority of the game. I do think due to the lack of firepower that we had today, but it is what it is. I think a lot of people expect a man to be emotional. A lot of men are expecting me to be shouting and screaming. It hasn't really sunk in yet. As I said, we're still outside the stadium right now, obviously joined by Patrick and Romz. Do you know what I'm saying? Big the man them up, you know what I'm saying? Big Romz up every time. Big up the BSB man them. But at the end of the day, my man, I'm devastated. I'm devastated. The fact that we had the opportunity to go top today and silly errors caused us to not win this game and to have our backs against the wall. I would be surprised if we don't have a couple injuries after this game as well. But it is what it is, man. You guys are going to get way more information, way more chat from me. I'm just exhausted right now. But yeah, man, you never walk alone and we go again, man. Big up BSP, make sure you like and subscribe. Obviously, I'm joined by Romz, Big Six Bands family member here. What were you telling me, man?
Head's gone. That's the worst way to lose a game. Obviously, we've seen the worst way to lose the game. Obviously, we've seen it's come out now that they've made human error. VAR was brought in not to make these mistakes. Jota not doing himself any justice. Yeah, you could say the first one wasn't a yellow because Adonis tripped over himself, but to lose your head in and do a careless tackle second time, it just didn't need to be done. Curtis Jones, for me, we have to be honest as fans, that was a red. Yes, he was going for the ball, but he's gone over the ball, studs into Basuma. It was a red. But one thing I want to say is that I'm proud of the lads because to hold out for 20 minutes with 9 men away at Spurs, one of the most informed teams in the league, I'm proud of the boys. But yeah, man, it's cruel to lose it that late, seconds to go.
Bro, it's devastating, and as I said, my head's gone. My head is gone, and it's hard for me to even find the words right now because I feel like today was the day where we should have gone top of the league, and then we go on to beat Brighton. City and Arsenal play each other. It's the perfect opportunity. Now that Spurs don't have the opportunity right now, but at the end of the day, we were robbed, and I can't say that we're the only team that gets robbed. It happened to Spurs, it happened to Arsenal last season, and at the end of the day right now, we have to deal with it. It's our turn to be on the other side and to be unfavourable with the decision. But we have to get our heads down, we support the boys. At the end of the day, I do have certain players that I'm happy with, and I have certain players that I'm unhappy with. As I said, I feel like I'm very happy with Matip. I know he scored the own goal, but he barely put a foot wrong all game today. Barely.
Me and you were saying, this is where Gravenberch maybe a bit inexperienced because at the end, just run it into the corner and shield it off. Don't try and beat your man because then they go on a break.
Just buy the foul, take it into the corner. Again, it's inexperience.
And even Endo, the dark arts, when they're on the break, just
because I'll be real, Fabinho's taking him out. Yeah, I've said what I've said about Fabinho. Light skin Baltimore. I've said all these things about Fabinho, obviously in his final season and his drop off. But at the end of the day, Fabinho's kicking him. Kick him. Take him out. Drag him. Do what you gotta do.
Dark arts to get us over the line.
Skullduggery, dark arts, cheat. Do what you have to do. No, I wouldn't say cheating, that's mad. But just do what you have to do in it. And at the end of the day, we paid the price because you can only hold up for so long. Tottenham, the way they got their man playing, Ange ball, swinging the ball left to right, it's almost a refined version of what you're seeing from Arteta. Arteta's, I wouldn't say he's mastered it, but he's doing it with Arsenal and they're coming second, they're going for titles at the moment, and that's what they're looking to do right now, and we felt the wrath of that with 9 men. I feel like with 11 versus 11, it could have gone either way. We're going to run with the player ratings, Monts and Romz style. So we'll start with Ali. What we said? I'm saying at 9.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Ali gets a 9. He's always our only constant. The save he made from Madders when he pushed it out wide. The one with Son, the Son's volley. A lot of keepers, let's be honest, that's going into the roof of the net. He couldn't do much about Matic's own goal. For me, Ali straight 9. I don't think we have to dwell on that.
100%. All right, we'll go right back. Joe Gomez.
I'm thinking he had quite a good game once.
7.
There was a few lapses in conversation, but I think
7 for me. I'd say 7. I think 7's not bad. Maybe 7.5.
Yeah, I was going to push it up to 7.5. I think Gomez was alright.
Verge? What are you saying? Verge?
You know me. I think Verge. I was saying to you through the game. I think Verge has actually had a very good game. I'm going to give Verge a, and it sounds ludicrous because we've lost the game. You have to look at the context of it. I'm going to give Verge an 8.
Cool, sweet. I'm going to give Verge an 8 as well. Joel Matip.
Because he did score the own goal, you have to mark him down a bit. But he did have a good game, we'll put that in there. But
gets a 6.5.
Yeah. I was going to say
6.5 with an asterisk. He gets an asterisk on that one, innit? Because he had a good game. Robbo. It's just hella brain farts, man. Just hella brain farts. For me, Robbo gets a 6.5 for me. Done well at times, he was busy.
I was going lower, you know. I think he was average. I have to give him a 5.
I hear it. He just needs, do you know what it is going forward? I feel like he just needs to improve. I feel like going forward he's regressing with age.
Even defensively, he was getting beat too easily as well. Yep. Too easily. So I'll give Robert a 5.
Difficult times, McAllister. I'll be real. Man don't want to know. They don't want to know.
I'm giving him a 3. giving him a free.
Yeah, he gets a free from me.
This hurts, but I'm giving him.
He gets a free. He was looking tired from the first 20 minutes.
I don't know if the cameras picked it up, but we saw it in the stadium. He had his hand on his knees in the 20th minute. It was crazy.
What I'd say is that he needs to come out of that sixth position. I think we can only do it so many times, and we're gonna have to maybe play Curtis there. Well, when he's off his ban. So speaking of Curtis, what's Curtis's rating? What are we saying for Curtis's rating? Because of the red card, because of the red card, he has to get a free as well, man. He has to get a free.
Has to get a free.
We'll move on. Who's on that on the right side of midfield? So Bosley, what are we saying? What are we giving Dominic?
I'll give Dom a 6. I'll give Dom a 6. Made a few nice passes. He didn't do anything extravagant for me to give him any more, but he was above average. So yeah, I'll give him a 6.
I'm gonna give him a 7. Just simply because for me, there were times that he was backed into a corner and he used that sort of flair, his strength, and then to find the 5-yard pass and to buy us the space and to get us onto the counter as well.
I'm being harsh, 7, because the amount of recoveries he made as well, and he won the ball back deep. So no, I'll agree with you. 6 was too harsh.
Sweet. Let's move on to the front three. Mo. Alright, cool. I'll be honest. Let me start with this one. People are gonna say I'm being biased because Mo's my guy. I'm gonna say Mo gets a 7.5. He's gonna get an 8 for me today. And not because of his finishing, because of his playmaking, the way he held the ball up for me. His playmaking was really good. I just think that because of the circumstances we were in, he was unable to affect the game at times as much as he could. 10 men and 9 men. In fact, you know what? 7.5.
That's all.
7.5.
I think
I'll change it.
8 is a bit too generous. I'll say 7.5.
Gakpo, very hot and cold. Very hot and cold. But he gets the goal though, and it's very crucial.
And when you get a goal, you automatically
he done it against Wolves. He had a bad game against Wolves.
The amount of times he's dwelling on the ball, lost the ball, it was crazy.
Van der Ven was eating him up, pause. So
Van der Ven was excellent, man.
Yeah, he's my man of the match personally. Personally, my man of the match.
I'll give Gakpo a 7.
He gets a 7 from you because he gets a goal. And last but not least, Luis Diaz robbed of the goal. For me, he gets a 6 though, man. Very wasteful. I feel like his end product, rash, doesn't think too much. But again, always a problem. Always impossible to deal with at times. Live wire. I feel like with time, it will be better. He needs to get that run of games back as well. He's kind of been in and out of the team a little bit. But we're going to leave it there, man. Make sure you go and subscribe to Big Six Pants. That's the player ratings. Obviously, you guys are going to see this video soon. Big up Romz. That's my guy. Big up Patrick every day of the week as well. You're going to see him on Saeed's channel. Make sure you go subscribe to Patrick's channel and Saeed's channel as well. And most importantly, go subscribe to Big Six Pants. Let's get the like button. 100 likes. Let's try to get to 100 likes. Do you know what? Let's get to 120 likes because you lost 2-1. Listen, it's been another episode of PSP. Let's run this, man.